A salesperson is a person whom people choose to follow to a place where they would not go by themselves. Now, it's important that a facilitator or the salesperson plays the role of a great facilitator and ensure that the customer has a clear understanding, the customer has a complete understanding, and they arrive and agree on a mutually beneficial relationship. There are four important stages of a successful sales call. Number one is opening of a sales call. Now, what do we mean by opening? Opening means if there are three things that happens, that means you have successfully opened a sales call. Number one, the customer knows who you are. Number two, the customer knows where you are coming from. And number three is he or she agrees to allow you to ask questions so that they can start sharing their needs. If these things are done successfully, that gives an indication that you've opened a call. Now, what do you mean by supporting? It is important that before you start talking about your product or services, it is important that we probe for the two things. One, we probe for needs and we probe for circumstances. What do we mean by probing for circumstances? You primarily understand the background, you primarily understand the operating context of the customer by asking certain questions. And that leads to the third stage. Once you understand the need completely, once you understand the circumstances completely, once you understand the problems, difficulties, and dissatisfactions, once you understand the effect, implication, and consequences of not taking that action, you are able to take the agreement from the customer that there is a solution that your product or service has, which the customer understands and agrees to proceed. The third stage is called supporting. What do you do in supporting? Supporting, you basically propose what your solution is. You make a capability pitch, you submit a presentation, you submit a proposal, you talk about your products or services, you give credibility statement, you give value statements. Objective is to make sure that the customer agrees on the needs that you have identified. If you will talk about features and benefits of your product or service, which this customer whom you are talking to has not stated, then the chances are that it does not make sense to them. So ensure that you uncover the needs first and then give due instances where the customer gets confidence that you are the right person, your company is the right company, and the product and services that you're providing will actually solve that problem. Last but not the least is closing, is to ask for order. Now, a lot of people hesitate in asking for an order because of the kind of nature that they have, because of the kind of personality trait that they have. They find it difficult to actually ask for the order. Remember this important piece. Asking is the beginning of receiving. If you will not ask, someone else will. So if you will follow these four steps, the chances are that the win ratio will be higher and you will be successful in closing the call.